Lois Lane goes from journalist to double agent behind enemy lines. This is Flashpoint Ep.10 from Lois Lane and the Resistance #1. News about the Amazon crisis travel across the globe. The UN is aware of the war between Atlantis and the Amazons, who named the UK-occupied land New Themyscira. Lois Lane was sent to the International Fashion Week, which she was not happy about. I mean, there's a war about to boil over. Who cares about fashion, right? Meanwhile, in the deep of the English Channel, the Atlanteans make their first move. Chaos and confusion after a tsunami rushes through the streets. Lois and Jimmy help civilians evacuate to the highest point they can to avoid the rising waters. Unfortunately, Jimmy Olsen is flushed away in the strong currents while trying to save a civilian. The city is lost to the seas. While Lois goes through Jimmy's camera, a rescue party from New Themyscira comes through to help specific survivors only. The survivors are taken to New Themyscira, where women are processed separately from men. For men, they are treated like prisoners. Before Lois surrenders all her belongings, she realizes Jimmy's camera is a secret spy gadget. A hologram of Cyborg makes contact with Lois. Cyborg, the National Security Advisor, learns of Jimmy's passing. Lois learns Jimmy was a secret operative working for Cyborg, whose mission was to reach the Resistance in the UK. From this point forward, Lois becomes an informant on the operations of New Themyscira. We learn she went through processing and gained residence. She went through biological and psychological scan tests. She witnessed a public speech from Queen Diana. Refugees from the UK and Europe are offered recruitment process to join the Themysciran army. The refugees are trained and submitted to a technological enhancement to the Amazon levels. The treatment has a low success rate. The failures are then used for training purposes. Altogether, Lois spends 32 weeks in this process. Before being submitted for conversion, Lois decides to escape. She is aided by Penny Black from the Resistance, but the escape attempt is stopped by Artemis and Hawkgirl.